Yo, what is up, guys? It's the host with the moist voice, and you're tuned in to the Wake Up Wednesday podcast and the Wake Up Wednesday weekend podcast special. And make sure to go to our Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok where we have way more content. Anyways, guys, let's get into the episode.
Is it called a clip or a magazine?
I call it a clip. But I'm pretty sure the proper term.
No, I think you're right. I think it's a clip. I think magazines are for assault rifles or rifles. Yeah. No, I think it is magazine. I think that's just for all guns. Because there was this one video, you know, that I forgot his name. It was like Penguin some shit on YouTube. He reacts to a lot of things. And there was this kid called Sneeko, and they were having some type of beef. Mm-hmm. And Sneeko's all like, look at these clips. Look at these. And then the dudes are like, are you imbecile? Those aren't clips. This is called a magazine. And then he just proves them wrong by getting, and by the way, this, he just shows them a big ass rifle, bro. Hell yeah, dude. If I had YouTube money, I'll be all over fucking guns, bro. I have a collection of them.
Why not?
Unfortunately, your boy can't get one for 5 years. That sucks. I guess that's what you get for going to jail.
Yeah. But you could get a gun even if, I mean, not like, unless you've been tried or something.
Well, yeah, I went to court for it. Even in Newton, when I got processed, it took literally about, I would say max 20 minutes for the whole process. I didn't even get booked. I just kind of got fingerprinted and scanned in.
Yeah.
Even that, it's a no-fly zone. You know,
really?
On the guns, yeah.
No,
yeah, because you technically went through a judge. It was just so quick. The process was just so quick. You don't have to serve jail in order to get processed. So that's the big thing right now. And so my stupid self, literally, I tried to go to a pawn shop when I was living with some roommates. Try to buy me a nice little safety device now since I'm living alone with some folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're here in the system, buddy.
Yeah, I got an FBI letter going like, listen, kid, you got counts on you. You can't get this freedom. You can't get this freedom whistle. You can't get this freedom whistle. Fuck.
That's a little fucked up, I think, man.
Definitely it is. But even at the gun show, you had all these guys literally handing out business cards. And I'm not, saying anything about these guys. I'm sure it's still illegal, selling under the table. Like, come on down to my house, and I'll show you what else I got. Basically, a wink, wink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want a background check. Now, I'm sure they're not gonna find the cat that sold me the revolver whenever we went a couple years back. It was pretty cold outside. I think it was maybe September, August, and I had a leather jacket. I took you and Elam to Century 2 for the smallest gun show I've ever fucking been to.
I think it was just like the edges.
Yes. It was like not even the whole thing. It was literally like a couple booths. And you guys were just roaming around, and I seen this old guy, very old guy, had a couple of guns on the table. And welcome to the Wake Up Wednesday weekend podcast, guys. So I had just a couple of guns on the table, and I just fell in love with this Taurus 5-speed, not even a 6. Nice 5-speeder, snub nose. I felt like a fucking mafia dude as soon as I picked it up.
Got a snub here. You're gonna snub me.
Well, like, I think it was Taxi Driver or something, where he goes up to the dude with a snub and just pop, pop. Maybe that was the Irishman. I'm pretty sure that was the Irishman. He just pop, pop, right in his eyes, and then just wipes it clean, throws it in the river. But no, I fell in love with it just because it was so compact. Never shot. Never took it to the range. I think the one gun I took at the range was a Glock 19, I believe. I bought it at a pawn shop a couple years back. But anyways, the guy literally, I'm all like, how much is this? He's all like $250. And I'm all like, okay. And obviously I bought a gun I didn't buy a gun at a gun show, but I was with Elam when he did buy a gun at a gun show, so I knew the paperwork and all that. Background check, paperwork. So I asked him, I'm like, where's it, like, do you need to sign anything? He's all like, you got your ID? I'm all like, yeah, that's all. 250. Here you go. I just put that thing in my fucking side pocket, inside my leather side pocket, and just walked out. Cops were right there too, at the door. I thought they were gonna stop, frisk you for some reason. You're in a gun show. If you
Right.
make a purchase, I thought they were gonna. You can't leave with that, or like, you know what I mean?
You fell for the trick. We got a whole
Oh,
bag.
this is a sting. Arrest them, boys. No, no. Because at the time I was like obviously doing some shady shit. So clearly, you know, if you plan on doing no nos, you're worried about any knock on your door.
All right.
It kind of sucks though to have that type of sense of like a shadow behind you. You know what I mean? Because I mean when I DoorDash, oh my god, I DoorDash and I knock in the hoods houses, and I swear to God these people just crack open the door. What's up? Oh shit, it's your burrito. Hey, you ordered a burrito?
You ordered a burrito?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, of course. Have a good day.
Also, you gotta pay with your life. Bam, bam.
Did they tip you? Every time. I've been asked a couple of times on my DoorDash adventures, and I always say yeah, they tip it on the app. I met this one guy that I went to WSU Tech, and it was around the hood, but he just pulled up. I just pulled up. I love those moments as well, where I get to hand over the food to the customer. Anyways, they're like, hey, what's up? Hey, yeah, you were in public speaking. Yeah, how you been? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I got, another day in paradise. And then I just hand him his pizza, and he's all like, did they tip you? I'm all like, yeah. But sometimes when they ask that now, I just want like, no. Okay, I'll be right back. Here's a 10. Something. Because when they ask that, clearly they want to know if they did you right.
Yeah.
There was another time where I dropped off food to his girl, and the dude was right in the front yard. And he's all like, oh, I'll take that in, sir. Did she tip you? Yeah. And then when I completed the order, she didn't leave a tip. So I was like, fuck. I wish I completed the order right when he said that. That way it's like, oh, it looks like she didn't, All right, here you go. Here's a 20. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Clean my money real quick. Write it off.
Oh, 100%. There was nothing wrong with that.
Tipping, yeah.
I never
Gratituity.
tip though.
Gratituity.
I don't tip.
You don't tip.
I don't tip.
You should probably be in Europe. Welcome to America. Like, welcome to America where we tip here. Because we know that you voluntarily signed up to get paid less than minimum wage.
Yep.
Yeah, I was discussing that with Dave the other day. He was talking, so much conspiracy, not even conspiracy theories. Yeah, well, it's finally, Caspa Master, the girl cat, had 3 kittens, and they are now roaming around the yard like madmen. I think there's one's a girl. I think there's 2 boys, 1 girl per.
I think it's 1 boy, 2 girls. I think the twins are girls.
Oh, I don't know. Well, definitely the patterned one is definitely the boy. He's just rambunctious. He's all over the place. I call him Little Rascal.
He's adventurous guy.
You little rascal! They already tore my dad's plants up. Just
Playing
roaming
in
around.
there, yeah.
It's crazy to think that these kids like literally go through plants in the garden, and it's like a jungle. Like it's just you look up and there's this what is us? Just a little branch of a stem.
Yeah.
To them is a trunk.
It's a
Like
trunk,
a tree
whoa.
trunk, bro. Jesus
It's a whole
Christ.
adventure. And look at this whole yard to explore.
Oh my God. I know that. I don't think they even passed. They have passed like the cooler.
2 of them came over here.
Over
before.
here, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Into the unknown, if you will. But no, like Dave was just talking a lot of stuff. Because I'm in American government this semester, alongside childhood or children's psychology. But the next semester is logic and world history, which I want to switch world history to ethics. I've always been more of a logical person rather than an ethical, because I just kind of had the sense of, well, isn't anything ethical, if you will? What's right is kind of ethical in a sense, moral, I guess you could say. But I don't know. I think I gotta dive deeper. Also, I was kind of ignorant at the sign of going like, ethics seems kind of lame. Let me do logic. Let me do logic nowadays.
Yeah, I did ethics, and
How was it?
I enjoyed it. I think it was more, to my understanding, an introduction to psychology in a way.
Interesting.
It was like, hey, look, this is the basics on why would somebody do something,
Mm.
and so they kind of like, to me, it was like general science. It touched on different science groups, psychology wise,
Mm.
briefly, and like this is what ethics is. Like, damn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something that Jordan Peterson, 9 minutes and 54 seconds in, said about the Sermon on the Mount, and I listened to it the other day when Jesus had all his disciples, or at least followers, potential followers, right? He's trying to sell them on the ethics part, and he just said like the Sermon on the Mount was basically ethics, what to
Oh,
do, what not to
Jesus.
do. Yeah,
Jesus. Yeah,
like well when
ultimate
you
con man.
I'm so weak. Well, it's literally like you see nowadays. People take these psychedelics, grow out their hair, and kind of want people to follow in their ways. And it's all like, oh, I don't believe in Jesus though, but you're doing what he did. Yeah, but I don't believe in him. Okay,
Sounds like you do.
and I think that's what we discussed inside on the podcast. Is I think atheists are the biggest believers. They're like the bet because they have to try so hard to contradict it that they have to do so much research inside of it. Then you get Richard Dawkins, who was like a world-renowned atheist, saying that he's a cultural Christian. So in a sense, he believes in the ethics part. If you follow these sort of steps or rules or guidelines, then you will get somewhere better off than where you're at now.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, and so like you don't, I guess you could say you don't have to believe in the sense of prayer or like belief in the bread or like the blood of Christ, but for some odd reason, if you follow just the ethical parts of treating your neighbor how you want to be treated, you know, turning the other cheek, saying fuck off essentially to someone that does you wrong. So like you're gonna get somewhere rather than if you just dwell on what the fuck they did to you. So it's like for some reason it's like, and even if it holds true that he went to Asia, which is like way older than I think like Mesopotamia. I think Mesopotamian had a pretty good amount of mythology, but I think Asia is quite up there
Um,
as far as like their history.
what was their history? I'm not very familiar with the Chinese.
I know it goes. I know as far as like the Tao Te Ching, so the Taoist sense of the yin and yang. Jing, kame, kame. I a lot of the stories or written testimonials go back to 480, which is around the same time that Muslims started their belief in the Quran. 480, um, and I believe 108, or at least it's Dead Sea Scrolls, the Greek translation of what happened in the accounts of when Jesus was around, is around 400. Yeah, but it dates back 100 AD with the testimonials from the disciples that heard Jesus. Yeah, yeah. So like the common denominator is for some reason everything in writing has been kept around 400 AD, which is astonishing that 1,800 years have passed, and for some reason people still believe in these set of beliefs. Some sort of counts, and it's very interesting. But
It is. It's I think religion and religious people in general are interesting in a ways of holding true to one's beliefs to the end, and just knowing different people are molded differently.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I like that word molded differently. You know, there's like those memes on Facebook where like you have this kid that's just straight wood, like a wood chunk, and then his father, who's a wooden like puppet, drops him off in class, and they're all getting chipped away by the teacher. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's all like you can do. And then there was another one going where like these are all memes, but memes are awesome because it's like comedy, where it holds true, but it makes fun of the truth.
Oh yeah.
Because we kind of all know that now, surprisingly, there's some people that really believe in memes, and they'll take it seriously. Like they'll take it seriously.
Really?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Taking a meme
Some
serious?
some people don't even recognize them as memes, but actuality or reality.
This is my news source.
Yes. Reddit is my source of information. And so the accounts from literally like 0.0001% of the population of the world, 8.3 billion people, is my source. Not WebMD. I don't even want to use WebMD. Not the National Library of, medicine. Not scholarly citations. Reddit is my source of that's college for you, in my opinion. Like, you do so much citations.
Really?
I think you do so much citations in like class, to where after class you kind of fuck around and just Google. You're just Googler, and so you Google, and the first thing you see is Quora or Reddit, and so you just take those answers right there. But I feel like as the more you go on in university or even academia, for that case, you start to dig in deeper, go through citations, scholarly sources, if you will. In my opinion, I've been doing that more lately. Like, if I want to see about a point, I'll search on Google the point, but then put scholarly citations, and then it's gonna show me it's not gonna show me Reddit or Quora. It's gonna show me like actual cited scholarly academic.
And this is just by entering that phrase.
Yeah,
Google search?
scholarly citations or something.
Scholarly citation.
It's something that our interpersonal communication teacher taught us. Is like cite this topic, and then like, but I want you to put this at the end of it. And so everyone would get different citations from like all different, like Harvard or like Yale, stuff like that. But citing sources is awesome. You can't just be a Googler, and Reddit shouldn't be that.
I never really understood citing. To my understanding, so I could just take anybody else's work and put it into my paper. As long as I cite it, I should be good. I could write my whole paper being uncited and not write a single word that's mine.
Essentially, no. Like, essentially, what's crazy is when I was doing papers and I got B's and A's, I'm like, I would dead ass say 30% of this is my words, and they're mostly opinions on what I just researched.
Right.
Yeah.
I just commented on these specific
Yeah.
things.
So like the standard American diet versus carnivore/keto, it is based on new studies, basically summarizing what I just read, and then here it is.
And
Here's the quote.
Yeah.
Now, what do you feel about the quote? So, based on this,
This is how I feel. Or
it is determined that you should probably switch the diet in order to gain more cognitive function. And
that's crazy. There's like a format to writing paper.
Yeah.
And writing sentences and shit.
Yeah, I was not struggling, but definitely once I got the layout, the filling in the topics were okay, but then you had to cite it, so you had to do research and stuff. And even on the gender, like the whole gender dysphoria thing, I had to watch multiple podcasts with Jordan Peterson interviewing psychiatrist Miriam Grossman, which was amazing, and then a podcast with the girl right now, not now, but I guess last year, was getting famous for detransitioning, but telling her story. A 15-year-old girl going into she's pretty neurotic, so very negative, and that's just no one's told her that just happens when you're going through puberty as a girl. 15 years old, you get your woman body parts earlier than your peers, and so she looked at that going like, well, am I weird? So negative feelings about how she's progressing biologically speaking, and no one's told her that no, this is just a normal thing. And so as soon as she said like, oh, well, I'm not gonna get the Kardashian look that I see on Instagram all the time, is there people that think the same as I do? Goes online, Facebook, finds transgender people, joins a group, 15 years old. Did you know anything when you were 15?
I didn't know shit, bro.
I don't know fuck all right now.
Would
Like,
you trust yourself when you were 15?
What, dude, I cut myself when I was 15.
Would you trust yourself? Did you trust yourself?
Jesus, no.
Like, if you be like, hey, I'm gonna go back in time right now and take my 15-year-old advice. Exactly. I wouldn't.
My advice when I was 15 is drink Mountain Dew, game all night.
Sounds pretty cool.
sounds lit because I would get those double XP points, on the Doritos bag. So every time at Dylan's, I would get Doritos, Mountain Dew, come back, play Call of Duty all night long. Sounds like a 15-year-old guy's dream, but that was the advice I would give anyone at that point because I'm all like, who needs to know stuff? Fuck school. Look at the games. Look at all the colors. Look at all the colors.
And there's money behind it somehow.
Somehow, yeah. I mean, I was watching Black Ops 2 League plays, and those guys were getting millions of dollars for championships, traveling around the world. Yeah, it was awesome.
Was it like the Olympics? Because they don't all get paid, I think.
They do. They are. It's split. What's crazy is the manager, the guy that's just right behind him, like looking over their shoulder with the same headset, going like, he gets a cut, and all he does is
just watches.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't. He can't even. Well, I'm sure he coaches when they're training, aka just at home, just training. But he can't point and be like, no, you gotta go this way, bro. What are you doing? Why are you going through the alley? Go B side. He's not doing any of that. He's just looking around. How are they doing? How are they doing? That's it. And he gets a cut.
Really?
I think. I mean, even at WSU we have coach, but he's not behind us doing anything. It's just us four on the computers, and we're playing against like Hutch, these kids.
Really? It's really that competitive? Like, no, we got this other school, literally.
Different colleges, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The craziest part is playing against the boony kids who have no life, and I'm at rank like 100. Mm-hmm. These kids are maxed out at 99.9.
Oh damn.
What the fuck? And they know the corners, they know the head glitch spots, and I got pissed off. This one map. He was lying down on the stairs, which gave him a good head glitch. Yeah. So I'm looking at a character that's like sloped, but he's looking at me straight forward. Yeah, so it's like, fuck, dude. He's got a good fuck. And what can I do besides tell my teammates, don't go through the alley? I've been trying to get this guy for like 4 deaths now.
Damn, like, you didn't give up.
Eric, stop going through the alley. Go around. I can't. He has another guy watching his goddamn crow's nest. Like, these kids are literally strategically, and I always wanted to overhear what their call-outs are.
Right.
I'm sure it's hectic as fuck.
Maybe they were quiet as fuck. There's no words.
Yeah, no, maybe they have a certain set of plans already that they just, okay, go that way, I'll go this way, that's it. One dead.
That's the one thing I always about Overwatch. I never got on the mic. I rarely used the mic to talk to teammates and shit.
Can you ping?
Yeah, you can ping and stuff. So I go that's my way of communication. But in Overwatch, whenever I lose against an organized team, I always blame that. Oh, these guys had mics. They were all talking to each other, but there's no way they're this good without talking
They have to be
each other.
communicating, dude.
Yeah.
It's their private chat.
They were doing something. I don't know what the fuck. But they stayed in one point. No one overcharged. No one overpushed. They stayed solid, all right? They had a coach. They had something.
They had to have a mic. There had to be communication. Yeah. These guys cannot be this good. Fuck Blizzard Activision for putting me into right? Blizzard yeah, I think it was Blizzard actually. For putting me in with that's a skill-based matchmaking. You have such a good game one round, and then you go into the next game and it's like they put you with pros and you suck ass. It's like, that's gonna make me stick around to your fucking game even longer?
Right? It's like, hey, oh, you think you're good, buddy? No. Face this team. Try that again. Try the same strategy again, bro.
It's not gonna happen.
So I swear to God. Because you had a successful raid the previous turn, and
so you switch nothing.
Nothing changes, and then you get fucking smashed by an organized fucking team. Man, there's a movie that I want to rewatch so bad. Meet the Spartans.
God damn it. It's free on YouTube. It's free on YouTube, yeah. I think I shared that a couple months ago. I don't know if it's free still, but yeah, it's a hilarious fucking movie.
Look at Meet the Spartans.
It makes you think, holy shit, I was this age thinking this whole movie was funny, and it still is. It holds up.
Yeah,
the thing is, there's a lot of movies that you rewatch that you thought were funny, but then you kind of chuckle. But no, this Meet the Spartans, epic movie. There's that X-Men movie. I think that's an epic movie. The suit with Drake Bell.
Firefly.
Firefly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch that. See what stupid fucking
Yeah.
jokes were. Because it's just nonsense. But it's comedy.
I rewatched that.
It's
I see that,
comedy.
yeah.
What's you know what's crazy is that for some reason This Is the End almost did what they did, but a newer style. You know, This Is the End where the four actors they're playing themselves.
Yeah.
It's just apocalypse. They're playing themselves. But for some reason these movies are parodies of other movies. Spoofs. They're called spoofs.
Scary movie. I think that one.
Oh yeah, was that like the first? I'm pretty sure there was been more spoofs.
Yeah, it was like there's this guy with the white hair being a detective, saving people, but he's stupid as fuck. And
Inspector Gadget?
in a way.
No.
What happened to that actor, man?
The Inspector Gadget dude.
He was pretty famous, no? Was he Luigi in Mario and Luigi?
Oh my god, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm into movies, but I'm that guy that listens to the most popular song right now. But I couldn't name the artist that made it. Couldn't name the name of the song, but I know the tune. So I recognize the face of the Inspector Gadget. Now, where is he at now? No clue.
No idea. Yeah.
No clue. From the first or the second, because I think they switched actors. Because it was in that day and age where they would switch actors a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and then
sequel.
just make it work. Like, what's crazy is the Flintstones. The Flintstones was the first, and then the Flintstones to like New Vegas or like Las Vegas, Bedrock, some shit like that. All the actors.
They all changed.
All of them. It wasn't even a good movie.
Yeah.
The first Flintstones they shouldn't have touched. Like they shouldn't touch. But then when they made this Las Vegas trying to gain some money out of it, it's like it was retarded.
Spy Kids in a way. I don't know if that did that.
Who do they change? The actors.
No, in the new one, the new Spy Kids. I don't know if it's a sequel.
There's a new Spy Kids.
Yeah, there's a new Spy Kids. And I think it's remaking
Jamie.
Spy Kids one.
Jamie, search that up. There's a new Spy Kids. Is there like when they're older?
This is I thought you would have more knowledge.
I know there's Spy Kids 1, 2, and 3D, and 3D was the best one.
No,
I can't even remember the second one.
Really? The island one? When they're in the island?
Oh
with the
yeah.
dinosaurs? You think God stays up there because he was afraid of what he's created?
When you look at those fucking shorts going like, I didn't know it went this deep.
yeah.
It was crazy. So you created this? Yeah. But they're going to kill me if I go out there. And then he just has this epiphany. I'm pretty sure he's been pondering on it. He just wanted to tell someone. You think God stays up in heaven because he too is afraid of what he's created?
Huh.
What? Why are you guys looking at me like that? I mean, shit. That's deep as fuck. They're like in the mountains of Mexico or some bullshit. Junie gets this jewel.
Spy Kids Armageddon.
When did that come out? Watch on Netflix? That's a thing?
Yeah, it came out. This is a new one. There's another one 2011.
Is that 3D?
No, you know what year 3D came out, bro?
Don't say it. 06.
You think 06?
I think 06. Because for some reason, everything took off. What's crazy is I think...
2003.
What the fuck?
Came out in 2003.
What
bro.
the fuck?
Spy Kids 3D.
What the fuck,
I was in
bro?
the theater, no? I thought we saw it.
Yeah, we saw it at the Pink Palace.
And Shark Boy Lava Girl. I remember seeing that in the theater.
That,
as well.
yeah, with over at the Warren.
That's
when it was the Warren.
Shark Boy Lava Girl.
I can't. I literally can't. I was just thinking about this whenever I see YouTube videos, like classic YouTube videos. YouTube came out in 06, but Obama was only president 2 years after. So we think that's like pretty modern. But then you see these guys filming in GameStops when it was EB Games in 06. And they have like the frosted, spiked up hair. And I'm like, dude, I think I'm watching a 2002 VHS camcorder. This is 06. This is 06. I'm playing PS3. And I think this is the new... I'm playing the PSP, for God's sakes. 08, Obama's president. I think that was when I was in 5th grade.
I remember it being high school at the No, middle school.
Oh, yeah, it had to be middle school,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like second last year or first year.
Probably, if I was a fifth grader, you had to be a seventh grader in middle school.
Yeah, because it was like, that was a new height for the next 2 years, with this fucker being president.
Yeah, everyone's going mad, like, oh my god, we have a black president. First black president. After, and then he gets out of office, and then we figure out what the fuck he's actually done.
You know, another.
And we all knew about drone strikes and all this other shit when he was president, but nobody batted an eye. He's a black president. Until afterwards, all the black community's going like, yeah, no, wait, actually, what the fuck did he do for us?
Exactly, afterwards.
Exactamente. Literally. Literally. I think my parents, because of this Dream Act, were like waiting the whole presidency, but didn't get their papers, or at least my mom didn't get her papers until Trump was president.
Yeah.
I think a lot of Mexicans started getting their papers when Trump was president.
Well, he made the process smoother.
Smoother.
Just like, all right, let's do this. They're in here. They've been waiting. Why not just give them?
Expedite. Start expediting shit, man. We want to get these kids civilized.
I was like, another historical event that I want to give tribute. May 28th, 2016.
My graduation.
Really?
I think I graduated like May 12th. But anyways, what happened then?
We lost somebody special.
Oh.
Harambe, the gorilla. Rest Harambe.
Moment of silence for Harambe.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck that mother who's not watching her goddamn kid.
At all.
He grabbed him by the leg. He was okay afterwards. But they had to shoot him to get the kid away from him, or else he was gonna tear up. No,
nothing like that was happening
at all. If anything, he was taking better care of the kid than the mother, who took the eyes away off of a kid who jumped over a fence.
Yeah, and who put? Yeah, no,
it's ridiculous.
There shouldn't have no way to kill that.
Harambe.
Yeah, and I always remember this Harambe. He was a great leader.
Yeah.
Not knowing he was a leader.
That was 2016.
That was 2016.
Jesus Christ.
Well, which is like what, 8 years ago? Damn.
Yeah, no. When you think about 08, Obama being president, that was damn near 20. We're 4 years away
from being
3.5, if you want to be exact. 3.5 years away from it being 20 years ago. 2004. So that movie, fucking Spy Kids 3D, came out 20 plus years ago. What? What?
2012. I remember that movie coming out in 2012.
09. That was I remember that because my tias took me. My Tío Memo took me. He invited me to go to the Warren and watch 2012. Ridiculous. I thought everything was gonna happen.
Like
the whole time I'm thinking, how do they know? I'm like, how did they get this film? And it's not happened yet.
Am I the only one who's putting it together, guys?
I think I gotta convince my parents to start getting Chinese boarding passes. We gotta investigate these submarines.
Yeah, fully investment to fucking go to China, guys.
No, I believe it though. I believe that the San Andreas fault line will fucking collapse one day with all the earthquakes happening over there. It's only a matter of time. But on the same note, Kansas, after when they zoomed out at the very end and they saw the rendition of the director going like, this is gonna be the world basically after the floods and all that good jazz, Kansas wasn't even touched. I think the most we're gonna get here is tornadoes or like high winds. Other than that,
sounds like a Tuesday to me.
Sounds like a fucking bloody Tuesday, bro. I mean, once, what is it, Yellowstone blows, we're definitely gonna be covered in ash. There's not gonna be sun. We gotta stock up on vitamin D3 because that's the sun vitamin. You can only get vitamin D3 from the sun, but we've managed to capture it in a pill form, bro.
Well, that's weird.
I take vitamin D3 every day.
Vitamin D3. Vitamins from the sun.
That's the only way you can get D3, bro, is being out in the sun. So if you're in an office space, I highly recommend taking vitamin D3.
I would not become a pill popper.
in the most radical of, serious of senses, yeah, don't want to be a pill. Why the fuck would I take a multivitamin? Fuck that shit, bro.
If I don't get it, I don't get it.
Well,
I snooze, I lose.
in that light, you know who the biggest pill poppers are? Vegans.
Oh yeah, fuck. That's what I'm scared of.
They need multivitamins. They need keratin. They need creatine. They
They
need.
just be popping pill after pill on the dog.
I take
I
all
think you
these
got a
pills.
problem.
Have you heard about the dude that's trying to live forever? The 40-year-old. I'm gonna live forever.
No, this 40-year-old, he hasn't even hit 50, his prime, and he wants to live forever already.
He looks like he's 80. All the comments on YouTube, because everyone's following this guy's journey, he does everything imaginable. He does like blood lipid replacements. He drinks slush that has all the vitamins and minerals. He exercises. He goes on like he just all this scientific bullshit for longevity.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 40, and he says that he feels like he's 18. He says he looks like his son, who's like 20. Everyone in the comments is all like, this guy looks like he's 80. Like, this guy looks like a pale 80-year-old man.
Whoa.
And he says he's 40. Or, no, he says he feels 18 or he looks 18. Yeah, no. It's ridiculous. I see why black don't crack and brown don't drown and yellow don't mellow, but white is right, so you gotta do it tight.
Oh.
Don't know what I just said.
It's purple nurple.
But I. What the fuck? We're rhyming colors here. It's just the first thing off. Purple nurple. Your purple isn't my purple though. No.
Oh,
That's how I'll be a good suicide negotiator.
Just fucking crack your joke.
Lucy, your purple is my purple. Don't jump.
Your purple is my
Don't
purple.
cry, blue skies. Don't jump or else you will flump. I don't know.
That was a good one.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
Well, I can't. Why? She's already hung herself.
What
I thought she's been on the ledge this whole time, dude. I guess she was so pussy she didn't jump. She hung herself.
What a pussy.
Gosh, she can't even make the fall. This generation's cracked.
It is.
Whenever I say that though, it's my generation, which is the craziest part. It's the craziest issue that I face with every day. I go like, this generation is cooked, but it's my generation.
I don't know if I'm part of that generation or not. I'm that fence child.
Well, here's the thing. I think my generation is a part of this whole liberal movement of freedom and hedonistic tendencies, but Joel's generation, that age group, like the 20s, early 20s, I think they're cooked. I think they're like done. They're like fucked. Every single one, every single early 20-year-old wants to be their own boss. They want to boss up, so they do nail tech, they do hairdressing, haircuts. They don't want to work for anyone. So you see all these businesses closing down because they can't keep someone. And then you see these videos of these early 20-year-olds like cursing out customers and shit, and then wonder why they got fired because the video leaked. What employer wants you to speak up for yourself? What employer wants you to do that shit? No, you're on the clock. You're a cashier at a gas station. Relax.
Know your word. You're getting paid $12.50.
Yeah.
Alright, if somebody's gonna shit talk to you, let them shit talk to you for a moment.
But I live on my own and I have a roommate.
Not for long.
Yeah, no, I dated this one chick who was in her 30s, had a roommate, kept complaining how dirty she was, and literally didn't do anything about it. It's like, you live there, shouldn't you say something? I don't want to be mean. What? How many? And then she we went on a walk and she's mentioned that she still talks to her 40-year-old boyfriend, her 40-year-old ex. Like, oh, it's because we had pets together. We had a dog together, so sometimes he comes over and walks the dog or something. It's like, Jesus Christ. Cooked.
The fuck?
So it's not my just generation. No, it's like, it's fucking the spectrum of thinking. It's thinking it's so okay with not facing the past. It's like it's done. It's over with. Why move on? Why not move on? Because we have a dog together. Oh, my roommate is filthy, but I don't want to say anything because I'm not saying anything because I'm sparing her feelings. Look how compassionate I am.
Hey, it was like
It's ridiculous.
that one guy that I enjoy so much. Alan Watts. The people who look for virtue are the Steelers, a true virtue. You shouldn't seek to be virtuous.
Yeah.
You just gotta be virtuous.
I attest to that, to the Sermon on the Mount, where like those people even said it too. Pray in secret, because the guys who pray in like the city, like out there in the public, are doing it because even it's crazy. Jesus knew this shit. That they're already seeking the virtue from others because they're around people. They know they're around people. They want to just go like, oh, look at me. Literally, it's a whole act. It's a, oh, look at me. No,
Yeah.
do it in secret. I feel like that's where virtue is. Don't seek anything else. Like do everything in secret. You know.
Yeah, I do it in secret. See,
If you know you're virtuous, yeah, take it, but don't tell people, or else now you're not virtuous.
yeah.
You're not virtuous as you seem. When you have to tell people about it, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty humble in the sense of like anything that comes with me, I'm probably gonna keep it a secret. But until I have it in my hands, I'm gonna tell people. And that's just showing off that you can do it too. Si se puede.
Oh.
Like si se puede. You know.
Great Caesar Chavez.
Yes. Fighting for what was he fighting for?
More rights,
Unionization, yeah, for the Mexican
immigrants.
workers, yeah. Why are we getting paid pennies? We need to unionize and get paid what we're worth. Fuck yeah.
Si se puede.
Si se puede.
And then, yeah, he started that movement, started the march, and shortly died afterwards. A poor, penniless man on the streets. Ran over 4 times by a
Jesus.
school bus. I don't know.
I was about to say, bro, Jesus me. Well, okay, so going back to what Dave was saying the other night, he was going like, you know who was head of CIA during all those 4 assassinations, Malcolm X, MLK, Martin Luther King, JFK, and another guy who was for progression. You know who was head of CIA?
Who?
George W. Bush Sr.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our,
That's funny.
42nd president or some bullshit? Yeah, when he said that, I'm like, I didn't even know that fucking shit. He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, yeah. Also, I'll tell you another story. I love hearing old folks because they just rant, and I love it because I love to rant. And I was like literally contemplating shit. Why is my phone not on recording right now?
Right?
Like
Bro.
he's speaking facts, but he did kind of was wary about when I started talking about Trump. He striked me as a Republican, but I don't think he was. Because as soon as I mentioned my beliefs in Republican and conservatism, he kind of like said the contrary.
Oh, okay.
But he also the more that I started talking to him and the more he started talking about politics, he kind of struck me as a libertarian. In the middle, politics has nothing to do with it. I did share my concerns with capitalism. Going like, I did this podcast with a girl named Grace. She didn't like capitalism. And I'm all like, well, do you have their clothes on your back? Yeah, I bought that. Well, then you're already in the system. Don't you ever have the feeling of, let me make some clothes and sell them? Jesus, me. But, and then I told him all like, because he was saying something about like the same guys that are in jail longer than a murderer are just wealthy business. Oh yeah, he was talking about how wealthy businessmen kept making their money. And then I'm all like, I had my opinions on that, going like, well, I always said, no one's holding a gun to these employees' heads and saying work for me. So I hate that mantra of the capitalists are taking advantage of like poor people. It's like, no one's holding. You signed a confidentiality agreement that said as long as you work for me, you're on my clock, and guess who signs the checks? Point blank, period. Like literally.
Yeah.
In the most authoritarian way of saying it. And you can think of it any other way. Like, no, but I need this job. Then quit bitching and work.
And it work.
Literally. Oh, I have a headache, so I gotta go home, and I can't pay a bill because my boss did let me go home early.
Because I requested it. but didn't want to pay me for it.
Oh, what? So wait,
What a
you
dick.
want to work part-time, get full-time hours though? Yes. Jesus Christ.
God, this and everybody.
Cooked. Generation cooked. Generation cooked. Well, when you say everyone, I think nowadays this generation does, and I think the more these 30-year-olds see the 20-year-olds get what they want, they start to think on like, well, why can't I have that? The weak ones at least go like, why can't I have that too? Let me try to ask, and then realize why their life's going down a tube because of the whole dirty 30s, basically living like you were 18.
Ooh, 30.
Yeah, like you want to go back? You want to backtrack? Why not act like an adult?
And why you got all your life to do it for?
What's all your life if retirement is what 65?
Yeah.
And so people are going, I want to retire at 40. And you want to dirty it up on 30s? So in the 10-year span that you fuck around, you're going to expect to be a millionaire at 40? Where you're fucking around with money? I think the guys on David Ramsey's show that are 25, 34, and doing the baby step millionaire screech, I think they worked hard in their early 20s. I don't think they believed in the whole dirty 30s or whatever mantra. I think they look at in the darkest sense, and I've been saying this a couple times on the podcast, we need people like that. We need people with their eyes closed because they really do make the world go round. It's people like me that saw this one Facebook meme of a block party, and the dude who posted it is all like, some of y'all want this, we ain't the same. And then I looked at that, I shared it, and I'm all like, they're thinking, how can I get into that block party? AKA, how can I have fun along with this group of people?
Yeah.
And then I put on the bottom my thinking, how can I take their money and put it in my pocket? You know, it's like, I forgot what basketball players are like. I don't want to play for the Lakers, I want to own the Lakers. And look at Mark Cuban. He plays basketball, but he doesn't want to be a team member. Technically he is. But he bought him out. He bought the Mavericks. Bought the fucking Mavericks, bro. And he makes hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars every year. That's just one of his streams. And some people don't want that, actually.
It is crazy what people want.
What? Tell me what do you want?
Man.
Tell me what you...
It just got me back to things of Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool dancing to...
Bye, bye, bye. That was the best intro to any movie ever. Ever. Like, ever.
Oh, God.
Fuck amazing. I love that movie, dude. I want to watch it a second time. I haven't watched it a second time. May I have a puff?
Oh, yeah, but I wanna...
I'll wait until it's like halfway so I don't overdo it, but... Yeah. No, yeah. I failed my past self, aka 6 months ago, Eric, going like, I'm not going to touch weed anymore till 40.
How did that turn out?
I found the balance.
Hey, found the balance.
I found the balance to where as long as I don't have school assignments, I think I can cool it for a bit. Because there's no I don't have no obligations after this. You know, so I see why the Bible detests people that get drunk every day versus here's a sip of wine. And then I think Cliff, a pastor who's been doing interviews with everyone on the face of the planet, those, you know, the pastor that goes on college campuses and debates people. Very, very interesting, dude. It's amazing though, because he takes a lot of logic and ethics, like science shit, because these kids are telling him like, oh, based on science, he's all like, but sir, if we go by your, then we could see that that's logically false.
I have to see this guy now.
Yeah, you go Cliff debates. There's this one interesting one where literally a hippie going like, why would I kneel down to a Jewish arbitrage, like, I don't know, he calls Jesus something like that, like something.
We'll do a quick little short here. Let's see what.
Turn it up.
And this one.
Shout outs to Cliff, opening up eyes of everyone.
A devout Muslim believes more.
No, do the debates on college campuses. Shorts, if anything. He has a son who's a pastor too, and he does an amazing job as well. Harvard studies show that
I
they
don't
did
know if this atheist college student was expecting the truth to hit this hard.
Why should I believe that Jesus was resurrected?
Oh
Because the
shit.
historical evidence says that
Oh,
he really
shit.
died and he really rose from
Free.
Reference and I'll believe it, okay? You show me Jesus Christ's medical chart, I'll be a Christian today.
Man, they didn't keep medical records in the first century.
Oh, that's so convenient, isn't that? That's wonderful.
No,
Here it
rather,
is.
it's real convenient
Here
for
it is.
you to say, knowing full well they didn't keep medical records in the first century. All right, if you give me the medical records, then I'll believe. Talk about convenient. Give me a break. Unless we have it on Polaroid, I can't believe it, knowing full well they didn't have Polaroid film in the first century. Historical knowledge is not based on medical records, man. It's based on the trustworthiness of eyewitness testimony. Eyewitnesses saw him risen from the dead, and they wrote what they saw.
I don't know if this atheist college student was expecting
So like
the truth.
it's like how
to hit
convenient
this
is it?
hard.
Why should I believe that Jesus...
How convenient is it that you damn well know that the shit we have now to prove things that we did, see it?
Yeah.
You have to have it back in the first century. So you already contradicted. You already said I'm not gonna believe it. So why believe it?
Was that like, yeah?
Well,
you gave me an impossible
Why?
answer.
How did we know that Abraham Lincoln got shot in the head in the theater?
Was there a picture of it?
No.
Eyewitness testimony.
Oh my God! This is like,
oh my
God!
God! I never
right?
thought about it like that though. Give me a moment.
Yeah, no, eyewitness testimonies are like, how else do we keep track of, right? So like, he just puts the facts on these kids.
So why isn't the Bible more taken seriously? If
It is what the fuck? Oh my God! No, it is. The craziest part is like you don't even have to be religious. It's just at the library. Literally, it's just at the library. Like, go read it. Why not, right? It's a book. Treat it as a book. Read it like a Harry Potter novel, and you'll see that it has more ethics and logic. That like if you even take the word God out of it, it's still gonna tell you treat your neighbor like you want to be treated. The golden rule, and I think a lot of other Bibles, the Quran, all that good stuff, the Tao Te Ching, tells you, treat the neighbor like you want to be treated. For some reason, I think that's one of Jordan Peterson's rules of life. Is pet a stray cat or something like that.
pet a stray cat.
Yeah, because cats are like, they see through the sixth dimension on you shit. So if you're a bad owner, they're not gonna fuck with you. So if they can tell that you're a good soul, they're gonna let you pet it. They're gonna be playful in a way. But if you're someone that goes like, puts on the face, oh my God, let me pet the cat, but then it goes like, I'm listening to the cat.
Oh yeah.
Are you just putting on this amazing, nice face, but you really are like an asshole? You know what I mean?
My cats don't like you. I don't like you. I'm just letting you know that right now.
The guardians of hell, if you will.
Yeah.
The guardians of someone's hellish life.
Cats?
Bro, you can attribute that to life, man. I got called deep yesterday. Eric, you're going too deep. It's all like, but I thought y'all liked the darkness. But wait, hold up. I thought y'all wanted to go to the abyss. So we going in deep into the unknown. No, but so are cats the guardians of hell in the Egyptian theology? So if someone's bringing you hell, have a cat? Or what's a cat? Agile. So be agile in the people you interact with?
I don't know what point this is just by having a cat.
So just like we can break down the stories in the Bible,
right.
I feel like we could break down that one center quote in the Egyptian mythology, whatever you want to call it. Sucks because it's a wonderful story. They're wonderful stories. But in the Egyptian theology, what can that mean in life? The cats are the guardians of hell.
I guess I ain't gonna put in that aspect. It's just getting a cat, a pet in general. I think it just helps you keep your balance on Earth.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Damn. Oh shit. So you referring hell as Earth?
hell
It's
on
interesting.
Earth.
That's interesting.
So it's like maybe you
Keeping
are
a
in that
balance here on Earth, just keeping some sort of balance.
on here on Earth. Yeah.
I say if the cats are agile and they're the gatekeepers, they can't let anything in of hell, and we can all know what like hell looks like. If something or someone brings that to you, be as agile as a cat per se, and avoid them.
Okay.
Stay on your feet. Know you have another life next. Oh fuck.
Pretty sure that was a premise of Puss in Boots.
Oh wait. Stay on your feet. Well, I feel like they dropped him like
It was a great movie.
a
Puss
20
in
foot.
Boots.
Oh, Puss in
2.
Boots 2, the second one.
The second one was
All I saw was the
fantastic.
wolf part.
God, I
That
watched
was some poetry. I cried.
Bro,
I'm like,
it
I
is
believe this
amazing.
werewolf, dude. I believe this wolf.
Mhm.
He's the shit. Like
He was-
he's Puss in Boots is next, like the one up, because Puss in Boots lost his way, bro.
Yeah.
Just drinking on a bar.
He lost
I'm
all
the best.
his lives. Spoilers? Do you care?
Give a fuck.
Alright. So Puss just lost all his fucking lives. He's down to his last life. Cats have 9 lives.
Yeah. So
he died.
it's-
He
so
died
now,
8
yeah.
times. He's on his last life. That wolf is
Was the-
death.
He was there all 8 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
is
this.
death
See, this is
himself.
what got me excited, bro.
So his
Fuck
first
yeah.
interaction with him, he one ups him every single turn.
Every life, yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of it, because he is like the main boss. At the end of the story, he introduces you himself at the
Yeah.
beginning of the story.
Yeah.
And then throws you to a side quest.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what Puss's journey is through the movie, is this side quest, fighting another different villain, while death is behind him constantly.
Always reminding me.
Yeah.
Because he comes in
Yep.
parts of the movie and reminding him with that whistle.
Yeah.
He has a nice victory or something, and the next you know, this whistle. And it's just death reminding him, yo,
I'm always here, dog.
come on. Damn, bro.
And then at the end of the movie,
Yeah, the finale.
Yeah, the finale.
The end fight was amazing because that was part of the clips that I seen. So
yeah,
it's definitely just mano a mano. But then once he realized loved ones were gonna die, he just came back. But he defeats him, but he doesn't defeat him because Death knew he could come back. But for some reason he said, you know what, we're gonna meet again. Like he said, you can't get rid of me. But good fight or something like that. He congratulates Puss in Boots, but he's still alive. Like he's still on the prowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, so Death rewarded him essentially. Like, man, happy that you were able to put up a good fight. And when Death comes at you, you dance with it, you smile, you keep going on, and that's what gives you a good journey.
When I saw, bro, we talked about this on the podcast about a month ago, maybe. You always hold death. People have death behind their back, but I hold hands with them every day. So I like to dance with death every day, taking risks that I think are gonna kill me. But then you realize,
I didn't die. Nice.
oh shit.
That's
Oh
the best
shit.
realization for that.
That's like every second. You can die right now, bro. Just
You can.
literally those guys. Oh my god, I've seen YouTube videos of like people just
people
passing
dying?
out. No, just passing. What the
Oh.
fuck? Just passing out. Just like passing out, getting knocked out, and they look
Like
dead.
getting choked and then passed out, or
Like I
heat
don't,
stroke and
all
then,
of a sudden.
uh,
Nah, I don't think they shake when they pass out. No, you would see someone just walking and then like literally like they either stand up too fast and then they just fall like a sack of potatoes.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, airway didn't
that has
catch up,
happened to me a couple of times.
and you just but you pass out.
all that blood rushes. It's like, oh shit, what is my blood? Oh fuck, I'm going down. I'm going down. And you just both feel like I'm
Is
dead.
that death toying with you? Is that death toying with
It
you?
could be.
You step on your foot a little bit when you're dancing with them.
Oh my bad.
I like what Nas said. Sleep is the cousin of death.
Oh man, I love sleep.
Oh man, I love sleep. Yeah, I think a lot of people think you do that like for a fourth of your life or like a third of your life. You spend time sleeping.
So I'm more of a
It's hard to know what that does
Sleeping?
evolutionarily. For how much humans have slept throughout their lives, if we take the same context, since like hunters and gatherers,
Yeah.
it's like 8 hours sleep.
Some
Nowadays,
parties
not a
less.
lot of people are doing sleep. Nowadays, not a lot of people are doing sleep
No, like 5 hours maybe, and they're still functional maybe.
to this standard. But then when shit hits the fan and you gotta hunt for your food, oh fuck,
All right, who the fuck is hunting at night?
that's when the beasts come out. That's when the
That's
beasts
when those-
come out, bro. That's the perfect time to hunt, man. Look at this beast now.
There's a song about it. The lion sleeps tonight.
That's dark, right? That's fucking dark, bro. So to catch a lion, do it when they're asleep, because we should be.
Yeah,
Theo did say the moon is just the sun at night, bro.
it could be if it's out, man. But when it's not out, damn,
There's
it's
a light.
so dark.
There's a light. Oh no, yeah, but that's why the moon. So I'm sure you. Is he implying you only need to sleep half a month, and the other months you can be up in while the moon is up?
Like a werewolf?
No,
No,
bro.
man. I think it's just.
Yeah, no, don't do that,
Don't
folks.
do
There's
that.
there's called sleep deprivation,
There is.
and there's new studies going like you'll go insane after like the sixth night of not sleeping, like straight.
Sooner. I think it's 3 nights.
Check, sir, Jamie. Like the stages of sleep
Sleep deprivation,
yeah,
yeah.
sleep deprivation. Yeah, man. Maybe that's water. After the third night, you will experience delusions. After the
Alright.
10th night.
After the first 24 hours
Oh,
without
shit.
sleeping. It is also. Why don't you? What can I say about it?
What? I thought you were reading out. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it gave me an article, and I thought it was gonna be like a
Yeah, just
little
a list.
statistic, but no, it didn't. It's like
You gotta read through it.
yeah, it also won't cause major. That is like it's a common to miss 24 hours of sleep. It is also it won't cause major health problems, but you can expect to feel tired and off. After 36 hours,
Oh shit.
when you miss 36 hours of sleep, your symptoms become more intense and you'll have overwhelming urge to sleep. It may start to micro sleep or brief periods of sleep that last up to 30 seconds.
Jesus.
Damn. Different parts of your brain would have a hard time communicating with each other, what is severely impairs your cognitive performance, causing symptoms like impaired memory, blah 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 blah.
But
But it really gave me a list after 48.
so not even 10 days. I mean, even 3.
Yeah. So right now we're at 48 days, which is 4 days.
You die.
At this
You
point,
die.
Yeah, you're more. Yeah, anxiety, depression, stress goes up. You're about to die.
You're about to die.
72 hours. I'm surprised you're alive. How are you reading this far?
I'm so dead.
No, yeah, but it happened so quick. Like I said, it's common for 24 hours. All right. Nice accomplishment. Anybody could run a mile.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it 48. And that's a good little marathon. A little.
That's Goggins.
That requires some training. I think my highest.
David Goggins.
David Goggins.
Go hard, motherfucker. Go hard.
I don't know this guy.
They don't know me. They don't know me. He's literally bench pressing at the gym, and he's like a pretty good amount too. And his trainer's like another one, and then he's just every time he lifts, they don't know me. Another one, they don't know me. Another one, they don't
That's
know
his
me.
pump line?
12, 13, 4, they don't know me. David Goggins, go
That's
run
what
a
gets
mile,
him going.
motherfucker. I swear. But his story's pretty cool.
Oh yeah? How so? Was he a crack baby?
No, I mean they fuck. No, but he's definitely on just a binge of food disorder. Just eating the whole fridge. He's like a 6'5" guy, I think.
I thought you were picturing. I thought I was picturing like the Mark Henry or something.
Not that big. Little bit smaller.
Okay.
But it's still around the same area. And then he goes to the Navy, but before he loses a lot of weight, or I think he loses weight at the Navy. Tries for SEAL Team 6, not SEAL Team 6, just the buds, the hardest of the hard. So that's why his mantra is go hard. He joins the seals the second time. So he fails the first time, joins the second time, gets in, and does it. So he's done it twice. He's done budge training twice. That's already crazy. How dedication he is. Like, amount of dedication. And then he just, becomes a Navy SEAL, one of the best. And then tells his story how I was fat. And now I run this many miles. I could do this many tracks. I could
run a mile, motherfucker.
Not even a mile. I could run 10 miles. Or dude,
That's
some
crazy.
crazy amount. He goes on the Joe Rogan podcast. He's all like, is it true that you jogged your way here to the studio? Yeah, my car, I had to park about 2 miles, so I said I can make the run. Go hard.
I'm fucking dead.
You are a madman.
You are crazy. Yeah, you are crazy.
You done a marathon and completed it 3 times? Yeah, so we went through the desert. And I did it once, and I said I could do it again. And I did it another time, and said I can do it again.
In the same day?
Sure, dude. It's David Goggins. It's David Goggins. He can do anything, bro. They don't know me.
We don't know this guy. We don't. He's right. He is preaching as he's benching, guys.
David Goggins, bro. He's basically the motivational speaker for the guy going like, this is my Lamborghini. I just got this in my garage. Knowledge.
Yeah, the books. Because I got this.
It was all about real estate or some bullshit. And then he would have those videos with his Lamborghini outside of a hotel with like his students or something, and they're all dressed flight out in Las Vegas. So, what'd you guys do? I read your book. I did your course.
It sucks.
And now we're here. Exactly, guys. Knowledge. They totally just didn't say it was a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I think it was.
I bought your books, and now I got the same amount of customers.
Nothing happened, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now. I think it's like Mario Lopez or something.
I don't know who he is. I just
Hey,
remember
guys,
seeing his video on Facebook.
Just me and my girl. Yeah, I think that was like 08.
Yeah.
2 years after YouTube got like
Man.
popular.
What if MySpace was still around? The classic MySpace.
You would hit my page. It would be weed everywhere. Even though I was 13 and never like took a hit.
Right.
Probably like a puff or two. But other than that, I'm over here like a piehead's fucking dream of a MySpace page. And then as soon as you come in, the music, you know how you choose. It was Welcome to the Jungle by.
Welcome to the jungle. Bro, I remember you could play your select music.
Yeah, dude. Bro, you can click on someone's MySpace page and it gets me through the phone. Some Soulja Boy gets me through the phone.
The
Hey, yo.
background changes, like it's moving around.
He paid for that.
Yeah.
He paid for that. You know
got
you
the
can do
guy.
it for free, right? You gotta hack this and that and C code. Boom, you got
You
it.
got it, man.
No, yeah, I think you would pay for those moving backgrounds.
I think. Oh man.
I remember
Top 5 friends, I think, was there as well for MySpace. You got some.
Yeah, you can choose your top 5, and then some people would ask, why am I your top 5?
So I'm not your top 5. What's up? Bro?
What's wrong with you? What the fuck?
We've been talking for 2 weeks, and I'm not your top 5. And what's up?
Is that a song? You ain't my top 5. No.
You ain't the top 5. That's right.
You know what I'm thinking of? Deadpool 3's fucking intro. Ba, ba, ba. No, fucking Ryan Reynolds and Wolverine. I forgot his name, the actor's name. Hugh Jackman. They did the Hot Ones, bro. You gotta watch it.
I've seen
Fucking
it.
hilarious.
I fucking
Oh
was.
my god,
I
I
seen
was.
it yesterday.
I'm all like Ryan Reynolds, like he's funny, but he's not. Halfway in, he's got me. Like halfway in, he's got me. Hugh Jackman had some one-liners in there, man.
But yeah, he kept it going.
Oh my
I can
God.
see. Put a mask on him, and he's Deadpool. Fool. Like,
Yeah, no, that's what's crazy. He didn't have to change anything but to like just heighten up his voice.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's Ryan Reynolds.
It's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my god.
And then yeah, it was
Good product placement here.
Hot Ones.
Hot Ones available at your local
Local
national
market.
retailers and online web stores.
There's
Made
some
for
beats.
kids, yeah. And then like 6 more wings in. This is hot, but
doesn't
not
mean-
as hot as the Hot Ones. Now available at your local retailers. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You still going with it?
So this is the last dab. Ryan, put that down. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put this down, but not how much I can put down. The Hot Ones hot sauce is now available at your local retail. I love those jokes. They come back to a previous, previous one line.
Yeah.
That works so well. You do it again after a few other jokes. I,
Full circle.
I love it. I love those jokes though.
What are you gonna do with that? The bomb. I was gonna go with the last piece of chicken. And then they all join in.
They're
Yeah, just
crazy.
have it right there.
Fucking
Drive it
crazy.
down.
Why are you shaking the bottom? I love when they say that. Why are you shaking the bottom? Did you not? Have you not watched our shit, bro? I watched a couple of like shit. Oh my god, yeah. People get to know those shows because they watch the YouTube shorts. Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed that I got gained with subscribers in the Wake Up Wednesday podcast YouTube channel, now available on YouTube.com. Like a spike up, and I got 60 subscribers.
Nice.
Now I have 60 subscribers, but I think I gained like 8 just from like a couple of Ramsey shorts. Yeah. Should you help your girlfriend out financially?
Hey, that's a
Like,
good question.
And then she said, the daughter of Ramsey, no.
That girl.
Oh, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah, you're not planning to marry. You're not married at all.
You're not
No,
engaged. You're not married. So she's fine. And then they asked, and I saw the full video. Like they asked, like, well, how has she been paying through shit now? Yeah. Oh, I heard this other one. Oh, poor girl. Oh, poor girl. I'm trying to get a house of my own. I'm 21. I live with my sister. I left the house when I was 17. All okay, just find a career, start working a couple jobs. But then she mentions, but my boyfriend's gonna be a firefighter. Oh, okay. I mean, why hasn't he done that now? And you're taking care of his kid that's not yours? Yes. Honey, is he a fireman now? No, he hasn't had a job for about 8 months.
Oh my god.
And then they're just like, honey, have you been supporting this man this whole time? Yes. You gotta walk away from this. You gotta walk away from this, sweetheart. What are you doing? Oh, no. Like, well, is he in like the fireman program?
Is he doing anything?
No, he's doing that. He's got to get the call back or something like that. He's gonna do it in January. It's like 4 months out, and he has no job right now. Ramsey's getting pissed.
Yeah, like dog. You can't at least
That guy's what we call a deadbeat. Jesus Christ. And she did not want to budge. She's like, yeah. I hate those just content people that go like, yeah, but like, what should I do? So like, did you not listen to anything we're saying here? This guy needs to get off his ass. He has a child getting taken care of by another child because he was older than her.
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
He's gonna be a fireman.
That's all he's been telling me this whole time. Yeah, we're all gonna be billionaires too, bitch. But some of us ain't gonna happen, alright? He might not be a firefighter.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
He had 8 months to prove it to you, to at least hold down a job, nothing. He didn't commit to any of that either. Damn.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, that's a deadbeat right there.
Yeah, you're just being intentionally lazy because this poor girl is working like her ass off, and now she's thinking about leaving. But obviously the important rule is don't live with someone you're not married with, because that just causes a lot of friction. But then again, Dave Ramsey thinks marriage is like gonna fix a lot of things. Apparently, it makes the bond stronger, I guess, nowadays. But this generation is bonkers. It's like, I get going out on a date, but not dating to marry.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got your eye on one person.
Oh yeah, no, I think that should be
Everyone has potential. It's like, oh my god, devotion.
That was missing chivalry.
Now was missing chivalry in this day and age. Yeah, no, I like to hold open doors for ladies. Sue me. You assume my gender?
I like to trip ladies as I open the door.
What the fuck?
They don't trust nobody, bitch.
Jesus Christ. I just picture on the floor, like, just turning me. Why would you do that? Don't trust nobody, bitch. Some type of gangster, like, angle from the bottom. Denzel Washington, American gangster, motherfucker. Don't trust nobody, bitch. Jesus Christ. Poor girl's getting helped up by the other feminists.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. She tripped on her own. Jesus. You already tripped me. Oh yeah. Don't trust nobody, you bitch. You thought I was gonna be honest. No, I'm so dead. You fucked up. Wait. Who said that you fucked up? The girl on the floor? Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Jesus Christ. Making these whole movie skits. Someone, right? Like, where's the pencil? Oh my god. And then you just waltz in the door and you clock in for work.
Alright. Yep, we just made $3 million right there. Let's go. Push that out.
Oh my god. I don't think you've been catching up with the Joneses on the guy on YouTube's that made that one show.
A YouTube show?
Yeah, it's like it's his own skits. And he did the grandpa, like, oh, fuck me in the ass, huh? Yeah, that fool.
Yeah.
If y'all don't stop, right now. Anyways, Timmy, I got my Power Rangers. Or some shit.
Lightsaber.
My lightsaber. I found my mother's lightsaber. Anyways, he's done like more fucking shows. There's this recent one. It's pretty fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It did not hold back on the jokes. Oh my god.
The old characters or new characters?
New characters. It's a whole new thing where he goes like. So the premise is he's I don't know if he wants to be an actor or something. He needs to make a movie. He needs to make a movie for some billionaire sons, but his sons is just retarded. There's no way I'm making this fucking movie. Make this movie for us, please. Anyways, but yeah, he has to go to Hollywood, hire some actors, and it's just a wild ride. It's pretty good, and it's like a series, kind of like a Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like 20 minutes long per episode, and
On his channel?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny, and yeah, he's still putting out the bangers, bro. The grandpa videos are coming.
Fucking that guy goes hilarious.
Oh,
He fucking
jeez.
makes me laugh, man. There was some other spoofs. I remember one of the first ones. Well, you know, Cholo Adventures. That was my.
Yeah, he's coming back, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just seeing more of his.
I've been seeing a couple
New
of his
stuff,
shit,
yeah.
He's been posting some shit. I subscribed to him recently, actually. I've been keeping up with it.
I like when he interviews like people, but clearly like they got some special shit going on. Edgar, we don't do Edgar's here.
Why not?
Why, cuh?
Why?
Seek in my way. Get your seek in my ass out of here. Get out of here, fool. I swear. It made every motherfucker in high school want to dress like that. It's like the classic California look, but it's just synonymous with cholos. Fucking Dave told me this joke, or in a story. He had a buddy in Nicaragua, and I guess he came to the States, and he was hanging out. He invited Dave over with his Mexican buddies to go out on the town, wherever he was at, the Nicaragua or Peru or something like that. And I think somebody asked, or like he asked, you want to know why I invited you, Dave? Because they were drunk. He's like, why? Because a gang of Mexicans. Fuck, I already fucked up.
Gang of Mexicans.
If you see a group of Mexicans, it's called a gang. But if we got a white person, we're all good. So like it's like have a white guy. It's like
have a white guy.
If we see a group of Mexicans, we'll call it a gang. But we got a white guy, we're good.
We're good.
Okay.
He's a Shadow, alright, man? And nobody's
His name's Shadow.
Right.
Follows us, I think.
He's always there.
Now let me get a Budweiser. Budweiser.
Hey, he wants a Budweiser. Oh, thank you, white guy.
Thank you, Güero. Oh my god.
Because we help our own. Man, there's this show called Superstore.
Yeah, I think I've seen it a couple times.
It's pretty hilarious. I watched the whole series, and there's this one scene where this one guy, an employee there at the Superstore, is helping a line to move quicker. There's an old lady with a walker and everything walking by. Just look at this long line, and he goes, you know what, man, let me help you to the front. I'll get you in quicker and easier because I'm helping the senior, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And one of the guys on the line goes, hey, look, she's cutting. Why are you letting her go? And then he's about to reply, and then the granny goes, "Cuz we help our own white folk here." Because they're both white, and she was talking to a black guy. Those white people help each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she continues going up to the front of the line.
Jesus, because us white folk, because we gotta help our kind. Us white folk help each other out.
Yeah, and it was just like hilarious.
Jesus. Have you seen Tires yet, bro? Missing out.
I don't know, man.
Shane Gillis' final hour, finest hour.
I don't know, man. I'm not saying Shane Gillis isn't funny. He's
Just say
my
he's not
cup of
funny,
tea.
bro.
He's not my cup of tea.
Just say he's not funny.
Because he's funny. He has funny skits. He has
Casper,
funny-
are you listening to this? He doesn't like Shane Gillis.
I'm not a fan of him.
Fucking lame, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. There's these shorts from Joe Rogan. They try smelling salts. Just smell, the shit that gets you just pumped, ready to lift the
I
world.
wonder what that does to you. Just wakes you up. Just get your
It's a
sinuses
specific
going?
chemical that just wakes up, like, triggers a lot in your brain. That just gets you fired
Whoa.
up. Adrenaline, maybe? I'm not sure. But
That's crazy.
fucking Joey Diaz. Try it. He's like, you guys are doing nicotine pouches and smelling salts. You guys are crazy. I fucking love it.
I fucking love it.
You ready to try this? This is gonna knock you on your ass. He smells it, just and then he goes back around. Joe's like, "You want it?" And he's like on his phone. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah."
You want another hit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking smells it this time. He's just like this. He just flinches like. He's like, I gotta get the other nostril. Fuck, it's gonna be crazy. I love it. Oh my god.
I can just see his reaction, like, okay, a little bit lower. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. That's a good spot.
there it is.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Another one. Yeah, okay. Another one. This guy's taking all types of hits. Joey's crazy. I love it though. It's tremendous. Tremendous.
Fucking Joe badass.
Eddie Bravo's right there. He doesn't want to do it at first.
He finally caves in.
Caves in and he does it. And then he just obviously freaks out.
What? Wow.
Joey Diaz is all like,
Wow.
now tell us about Epstein. Now tell us about Epstein.
Yeah.
Tell us about them UFOs.
Yeah,
It's
go ahead.
tremendous.
Just recently? Oh, talking about recent podcasts, actually, there's two. Joe Rogan and Adam Sandler, thank you.
Ah, I
And then
love that.
I saw Jack Black and
Holy shit.
the Tiger Belly.
Oh, it's fucking. He's a semi-funny guy.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn.
No, not Theo Vaughn.
Tiger Belly. Oh, Tiger Belly.
Tiger.
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew, then
Some shit, and then Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee had Jack Black.
Damn, what was the conversations going like? So why cancel the shows?
I haven't finished it. I got the first beginning of it where he.
I'm gonna
prayed
have
for-
to watch it now because I want to see what Jack Black stands up for.
which
What
is
happened?
hilarious.
'Cause-
Oh, I heard that something happened. Like
Yeah,
that.
well, fucking Kane's like his partner of it, Kane, from Tenacious D, Tanak. He literally like was on stage going like to the next shooter for Trump, don't miss. And so that triggered everyone. That triggered everyone, but the whole stage is like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're like highly liberal, but Jack Black went to like Biden's convention, so they're pretty democratic. But he had to cancel his shows because what Kane said, and I
Really?
had to apologize for Kane. Yeah, I apologize. Our show's not about that, and this and that and the other. So we canceled $2.2 million worth of shows or something like that, some high number.
Damn. Refunds?
Yeah, oh yeah, refunds.
That's damn still.
But still, you have to cancel shows because you have to apologize for what you say at a live stage. What?
For a friend.
Cancel
Whoa.
culture is making freedom of speech not freedom of speech. You're all of a sudden, really, you're just tied to a brand.
Yeah.
You're literally tied to a brand. But in 2006, he probably could say that about Bush or Obama. No one's going to give a fuck. No one's going to give a fuck.
Who
So
knows?
nowadays, it's like everything's being recorded. It gets out. Jesus Christ. It gets out. I need some water. Can I get a waterfall?
They're just like the movie that we fucking saw with Bill Burr. Gets
Oh yeah, Old Dads or
fucking
something like that.
banged in the fucking
Cancel
car.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
What? I didn't know they were recording. We're just talking
We
shit.
were just talking shit. Yeah. Oh, Brian, Priscilla's father was talking about that. He was pretty heated about that subject. Oh, but Trump was talking in the bus with those other guys, and he wasn't no. And I was like, yeah, that's locker room talk. You know, when you're in the locker room with the other boys just talking shit. Oh, look at Ashley. Yeah, I'm gonna grab her by the pussy tonight.
Right.
Ha 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 ha. It's like, no, it was more than that. It was like, oh my god, what's going on here?
It was the symbol and the meaning behind grabbing by the pussy.
You wouldn't just say that. So like, I don't know.
I've heard more vulgar talk. In the
I've
fucking
heard
locker
way
room.
more vulgar
Yeah.
talk between 13-year-olds, dude. Are you kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me?
So like, this shit does happen.
When I was 13 and I just knew what everything was, all the bad words, cunts and shit like that, it's like, yeah. Hey, guys.
Yeah. And it's kind of a competition. That's who could get the more fanciest bad word out there.
Whoa, what does that mean?
You know when I fucking heard biatch? That was my word. Biatch.
But I didn't know that was a bad word for the longest. I thought it was just a phrase.
Yeah,
Biatch.
biatch. Yeah, biatch.
Have a biatch yesterday. Fucking bench warmers. Bench warmers. What does biatch mean? It means good game in Slick Vladen or some shit. Biatch yesterday.
Biatch yesterday. Good game. That's fucking bad. Bench warmers is a good one.
I can rewatch
Adam
that any
Sandler's
day.
not in there. Who's in that? The main cast.
Schneider. Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He got pretty fit. He looked buff.
Yeah. Even Adam Sandler on the podcast said like he can never go back to the shape he was in for the Zohan.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
all they're pretty old. I think they're in like what they're 30s, 40s, but it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
So you do get a nice trainer, a nice meal plan, and then you get to do whatever fucking movie you want, unless you're willing to go like Hugh Jackman or fucking who was Zac Efron, just take steroids.
Oh, you take steroids. Did they take steroids?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone
So-
compared his physique in that one college movie.
Oh yeah, 17 again.
No, it's like these two couples moving next to a frat house.
Oh yeah.
Zac Efron's in it, the other funny guy.
Yeah.
The other funny guy.
David Franco's brother.
David Franco's brother. Yeah, that's the other funny guy. And yeah, like compare that with fucking Baywatch.
Oh yeah.
The
no.
dude's deltoids are like you'll know when someone's on steroids or like is just cooked with like test boosters or some bullshit. Their deltoids pop out even though they haven't lifted a single like weight in like 2 days. It's just
Really?
it's just quote unquote naturally like that big. No, that's the first thing that gets huge is usually your deltoids. Yeah, so if they have like that big round bowling ball, so you can only achieve that after a good pump on a natty. Like if you're natty, you could only see that when you're like pumped as fuck because the muscle was pumped.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Right,
but
right.
if you just look like you're pumped 24/7, I'm sus.
Like, there's something going on.
Either
buddy.
you're just getting out of the gym every 5 minutes,
Boiling yourself down. What the fuck you do? But
or
shit,
you inject something in your ass. Not in your ass, on your ass cheek.
ass cheek. It's
Yeah.
Good. All done. You'll be a muscular man.
There you go. Now I have the strength of 1,000 horses. You basically just added jet fuel into your goddamn car.
Yep. When you find out that jet fuel's cheaper than
There is a
diesel.
car they made in like the 60s or something that runs on anything. Any like type of oil or fumes. They put jet and like it's literally like a jet. It runs on a jet engine or like a jet turbine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a turbine car, and so it runs on almost anything.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they put like peanut oil at a peanut parade. They heard a story of one guy driving it in France, and it ran on Chanel No. 5.
Chanel No. 5.
The
lipstick.
perfume.
Oh,
The perfume.
Oh.
The perfume. Someone just put perfume in there. You could never. It just all it needs is a new and all it needs is a literal fucking what is it? What do they call it? not a fuel injector, but a spark plug.
Mm-hmm.
Change out the spark plugs every 50,000 miles. And that's all it needs because the fuel is whatever you put inside of it.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Flammable fuels
flammable fuels. Yeah.
being used. That's hilarious. Imagine going to. Oh, what are you doing here? Guy with glasses going to a Chanel store.
I'll take 100 bottles.
I'll take Chanel number 5. 10 of them, please. Don't tell my friends. I'm just, you know what I
Isn't he
mean.
married? He
Don't
bought
say
that
nobody.
perfume for another woman.
Shut up, Beth. You look ugly. Anyways.
You just wasted that Chanel number 5. It runs on it.
Bitch.
Cap it. Let's go. Holy shit, it really runs on it. He wasn't lying, guys.
See you
He
next
wasn't
month, Margaret.
lying. Fuck that guy.
You probably will, Margaret. You hope.
What did Margaret do, man? This Margaret is a cunt. This Margaret is a
You
cunt.
know Margaret. She's a fucking cunt.
And you'll know her. You know, just like you know who Silly Sally is.
Fucking messy.
What the fuck, dude?
Like I say, messy, Nancy, but I fucked up.
Silly Sally, Jack.
Yeah, no, I don't know no Silly Sally.
Bro, the fucking English teacher in the 7th grade decided to test us, going like, you guys are gonna keep asking me, because I still have my high schoolers asking me to this day, and I only know the answer. Who's Silly Sally? Everyone's like, oh, it's a giraffe. It's not a racer. It's a window. Because I don't know. There's this whole, if you look it up. There's this whole thing called Silly Sally, and you have to figure out who the fuck is Sally.
Who is Sally? A window?
Exactly. It kind of gets your mind rolling.
I don't know. I'm kind of lost.
Let's check out who is Silly Sally. There's these just tall tales of people going like, it's your sister, it's your mother, it's your grandma. Nope. It's like, who the fuck is this bitch? Or what is Silly Sally? It's been plaguing me my whole life, and I can't break it down, scientifically or logically. It's one of the questions of the world. He did give us free laptops, though.
Lacking in good sense. Absurd. Okay, so it's just very
Wait,
absurd.
what the fuck? No, bro.
Yeah, what is the meaning of Silly Sally?
Oh, shit.
And this is just by Mobile Dictionary.
Man, I was talking about Reddit, Quora. At this point in time, it's kind of a meme. I think we should hunt on the memes pages.
Oh, my bad. I'm going to the meme, Google.
Ask the question and just put behind it meme.
I just put funny.
I'm so weak. Dude, these cats are freaking me out, man. They just jump out of the shadow.
Yeah.
And it's like, is the grass moving? Oh no, it's the gray one. It's crazy how color does that.
There's also the
They're
best
glitching the
explanation
matrix.
for everything.
Oh.
What was that thing? Oh, it's just cats. I got some kids.
It's everything.
It's everything. I'm no longer scared of the dark.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Once upon a time I was. Yeah, I can't find anything.
I'm so dead,
I only found
bro.
a book and that's it.
Interesting.
So I will take your word about this riddle game called Silly Sally.
Yeah. It's a ridiculous game. We still haven't figured it out. He gave us all laptops though, because we read books.
And he gave you laptop?
Well, it was because, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I know I'm an adult, I know what happens in schools. They just get rid of the old shit, the old laptops that they had, because they got funded with new HPs.
Yeah.
With the Pavlon 5 now available at Best Buy, and but they're just getting rid of laptops, and what they usually do is recycle it or just dumpster. And this English teacher, decided to take what they were gonna throw away and just give them to the kids if they read a book for the whole year. So
One book, one laptop?
it was the best deal of my life.
Oh my god, sign me up.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
I was stupid enough to get a MacBook, an old one.
Oh,
It's
no.
Apple? Let me get that.
You sure?
I got an Apple MacBook, but it was so old. Like, this is what, 07? No, this is probably like 08, 09. This was probably a 03, so it had the clear coat on the top. It looked like a bubble, almost.
Yeah.
And yeah, it functioned well and everything. It ran on Linux. I couldn't figure it out.
You couldn't figure it out.
I kind of want. I went back and I'm all like, can I trade this for HP?
I want the HP one.
Oh, those are all taken. Damn it, people are smarter than me. 'Cause you can always update until like Windows probably. I think old systems like that probably still can run Windows 10 if your RAM can handle it in your processor.
Nah, with laptops it's a little different.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking of a computer.
Yeah, because a computer you could do all that, yeah. But with the laptop, oh, you have to change so many parts that it won't be the same laptop anymore. You know, so you'll change the motherboard completely.
No. I think just like you said, so the motherboard can only handle so much process. But then again, it's like, can you? I think you can. Not up to like kind of like Apple. They go like from what is it? What it was kind of these California names for the updates.
Well, you just have to buy or use a torrent,
Oh.
which would be using like a back window installer to most to XPs and Apple laptops.
Oh no, I get that, but like when they update their own system, the MacBooks or the Mac Pros or whatever, any Mac machine, it's like Yosemite, OS Yosemite.
Yeah.
There's the right now we're on like Sapphire or some
Yeah.
like I don't know. The next one is
Firefox. What's the
what the
Firefox?
fuck? Oh, the internet. Oh man, I remember when Riddell was going like, this is faster than Internet Explorer. Don't use Internet Explorer. Firefox is the shit. So I downloaded Firefox, but then you know who took over?
Who?
Who just dominated everything?
Chrome. Google Chrome.
Google fucking Chrome
Yeah.
crushed it all.
I don't know how it happened.
I don't know why
recently.
either. Maybe it's because it's Google. We search everything on Google, so their Chrome software must be better. It wasn't even the name. It wasn't how fast it was
And
to Internet
honestly,
Explorer.
Google is just a search engine.
Yeah.
It's like, what if Yahoo Bing, or Bing and stuff, these other ones made it as big as Google
Bing.
to have its own.
I remember Bing by Microsoft. Microsoft tried to get in the game.
Yeah.
They
It's
did it
still
for a
around.
bit. I remember it being in high school going like,
Bing.
oh, don't use Google. Use Bing.
Yeah.
It has way more
Location.
answers. It has way more answers. I really said that shit. And then I got a Google phone. The Moto X.
Yeah.
What a beautiful phone. Everyone was freaking out. They were like with their Samsungs that recorded like 720p.
Yeah.
And Google, or not even Google then, it was literally just Motorola. They made the Moto X in collaboration with Google. So it had all the updates of Google, but a 1080p camera.
1080p.
Yeah,
damn,
like
crystal.
60 frames a second. So I got that for $200
Wow, what a deal.
because it was retail $200. So it wasn't, everyone's freaking out because like the new Galaxy $600. The LG G3 is $700. The new iPhone's reaching $900 for the XL. Anyways, I was recording a fight and
This is what I wanna
it was
figure
a
out the
boxing.
truth.
It was a boxing fight that all the
Yeah.
neighborhood kids were doing, but also like just across the street from the school. And I was like showing them, and they're like, "Damn, it's so clear! It's so clear!" I'm like, "Yeah, it's
see the sweat
1080p.
glands."
I can see the sweat glands. This ain't a 4K display." I'm so dead. But yeah, that phone kicked ass. And
Oh,
I
man.
upgraded from there, and then finally I went to Apple with the iPhone 13 because it was thicker. Finally, a better battery. Use iPads, so it's the same shit in my opinion.
I'll say my best phone that I ever carried would be the Sony Xperia.
Oh fuck, that thing was indestructible.
It was indestructible.
Oh my
5+
God.
years, it was my phone. The camera quality.
Where
I
was it?
happy.
Where is it? It
I
finally
still-
broke.
Yeah, it finally broke.
Damn.
I have it downstairs.
But it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Doesn't want to turn on. I tried to turn it on the other day.
No, yeah. When Sony came out with that, you can literally AirPlay your PS4.
Yep. There was
I was
so many
like,
cool things. I was
Jesus
like, look,
Christ.
this is why I was Team Sony all the way. I was-
Apple.
yeah.
Applite
But then I was like, man,
gets a MacBook.
I just overall, I was happy with the quality and the simplicity and the speed of Apple.
Yeah, the simplicity especially.
Yeah, I went with the 5C, the last small mini phone that they're ever gonna make. And yeah, the last phone before this is a 5C. The other baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember 5S.
Oh,
It went
yeah.
from iPhone 3. They skipped the 2. iPhone 4, iPhone
They did skip the
4S,
2.
iPhone
No,
Pro.
they had
Yeah.
an iPhone 2. No iPhone 2.
No iPhone 2. It went iPhone 3GS, because 3G was the shit. iPhone 4 with 4G, and then yeah, iPhone 4S, 4C I believe, 4 Pro, 4 Plus, Pro Plus, Pro Plus, and then 5. I think they stopped the 5C after that. I think the 6 was the first widescreen display finally. Everyone was freaking out too. I was like, oh my god, Maddie, you got the 6? It's the 6S.
Man.
It's the 6S. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. What a wide display. Everyone's rocking their small iPhones. We understand that everyone misses the iPhone 5C's design, so we brought it back as the 5S.
See, it went from iPod to iPhone 2G.
What?
And then iPhone 3G.
What?
3GS, 4, 4S, and 5.
So there was never an original iPhone.
Yeah, there was never an original iPhone.
It just went straight to 2G.
That was the iPhone.
You know why?
With the 2G network.
So we're actually like something behind. We're a generation
We're a
behind.
generation
This
behind.
isn't the iPhone 14. This is the iPhone 13.
Done.
Yes,
done,
13.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. To cover up that one.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Well, we're gonna leave on that note.
Alright.
iPhones kick ass. Fuck Androids for life.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Bring them all to hell, I say.
Have a beautiful night, guys, and maybe see ya
Adios.
on Wednesday.
Wed-